Alright, wanted to record real quickly about best offers, auctions, and what's the normal one? Fixed price. And how to use them, you know, when you're listing on eBay. How to I guess get the most out of each feature in, I guess, my philosophy. I don't know, you know, everyone has their own opinion on how they use it, and you see people do different things, but this is what I think is the best usage of the situation. And so when I go to a thrift store, I am gambling, right? I'm thinking of trying to get the item that I believe through my experience is going to bring me the most profit in the quickest amount of time. And sometimes I'm right and sometimes I'm wrong. So initially what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and list it in a fixed price with a best offer. And I always believe in using a best offer. Some people don't. Some people think that you just should give people a price because, you know, people will try and lowball you and different things like that. But hear me out. Here's why I think that. I think that best offers are for one thing, they're going to bring added demand. There's people that pay the fixed price, and there's people that want to test and see if they can get a best offer. So you're opening your item up to those people that would prefer to test. Because personally, I've tried best offer, but I don't like it because I want to just get the item and be gone. I don't necessarily want to know if they agreed and all that kind of stuff. But some people do. Some people don't mind waiting. They don't really kind of want, you know, they kind of, you know, they don't need the item, but, you know, if they could get a good deal on it, they'll take it. And if you'll sell it, great. We can make a deal. So that's the way I see it, is it opens it up to more people. And then auctions, the way I see auctions is I see them as ways that you can basically get out of your bet. So if you basically put an item through the ringer, you know, you've listed it a few times in a fixed, you've given it a best offer, and you've you know, dropped the price, you know, tried different things with the maybe the way you listed it, you know, different things like that, and it still hasn't sold. Nobody's, you know, really put too much interest in it. One way that you can go ahead and get rid of that or get out of that situation is to go ahead and use an auction. And typically the way I think about it is I'll go ahead and think about approximately what I paid for it. You know, if I remember exactly, great. I'll put what I paid for it plus fees as my auction start, and then shipping, and, you know, add the shipping, and then list that item. And if someone will take it for what I paid for it, great. I'm out of, you know, I'm out of my investment. I invested in it, didn't work out, got my money back. You know, I can reinvest that into something else. And, you know, best case scenario, maybe 2 people, you know, bid on it, and you get an extra $1 or 2. Great, you know, and or even more, you know, whatever. Great, wonderful. But that's a good way to get rid of your items. And I think the 7-day auction, or 10-day, whatever you want to do, however many days you want to do, whatever day you want it to land on, that's fine. But I think it puts a little bit of urgency on it because, you know, people see that number and it's going to end at a certain time, especially if there's 1 or 2 bids on it. They think someone else is going to get that item instead of me. It generates a little bit of this helpful urgency to get that item. So that's the way you might get out of some of your maybe not of the best decisions that you've made. So I think that's the way to use auctions. According to eBay, it's healthy to have some auctions going at all times, and according to other sellers, they say that it's good to have them going ending at all different times. But I like 3 to 6 p.m. Any day of the week, but, you know, I like weekends. I'm going to experiment more with that, but that's what I use it for right now. And then regarding the best offer, back to best offer, one thing that you want to make sure that you do is when someone does give you a best offer, someone that's, you know, trying to get a better deal out of you, no matter what they offer, give them a counter offer. And this is something I heard just recently from Rally Roots, and I want to echo that. Definitely give them a counter offer, no matter what the offer is. If they offer you $1, you know, give them a counter offer, because they've, you know, don't think of it in terms of the amount they offered, because that really doesn't matter. what they've acknowledged is that they're interested in the item at some level, and then there's a certain amount of money that they'd be willing to pay to get it. And so just engage them. It's one more person that you wouldn't have spoken to in that case, or you wouldn't have that opportunity to engage in maybe having interest in your item. And on a side note, I have kind of a personal opinion that I believe that when you have a best offer on your item, eBay has a secret agenda in terms of wanting that item to sell, and so that they'll boost it for that temporary time. They'll boost that, how do I say, that item's reach, and hopefully sell. I don't know how many times it's happened that I've had an item on best offer and I was thinking it over, and while I was thinking over, in that couple of hours that I'm thinking, cha-ching, it sells full price to somebody else. And I think that eBay is very Pavlovian in the way that they do things, and they want to give, you make a move, they're gonna make a move. You make a move, they're gonna make a move. If you do a lot of best offers and you lowball a lot of people, they're gonna kind of give you a little slap on the wrist to teach you that, hey man, maybe you should, you are unsuccessfully putting out a lot of offers and not getting success. So we're gonna boost those items that you lowball so that they sell while you're waiting, and that's gonna kind of teach you a lesson a little bit. And on the flip side, I think they also get, I don't know how many times this has also happened when I've taken an offer that maybe it's been slow, you haven't had a lot of sales, and I take an offer that maybe normally I wouldn't take, but hey, it's decent, I'll just take it. I don't know how many times the floodgates started to open up after that, and you start to get more sales. So not a scientific explanation, but I definitely feel that there's something to that, and there's a Cassini matrix algorithm thing going on behind the scenes to that. So I definitely believe in best offers, counter offers, and counter offers also, they communicate a lot. You can communicate a lot through a counter offer, whereas if you decline somebody, that's the end of communication. If someone offers you $1 for $100 item, you can counter them at $99 and explain, that's a lot of communication. Explain to them that, hey, I know the value of my item, I'm not dropping down, but thanks for your offer. You write in there, thank you for your offer. And then if someone offers you $50, yeah, it's low, it's not gonna work, but they're testing you. They want to, maybe they were willing to pay full price, and they want to see what you're gonna come back with. Because if you come back with 75, they just saved themselves $25 just by asking. So there's ways to be strategic. You don't want to necessarily make crazy offers, but I like to, how do I say it, I like to meet people halfway. So if I have a $50 item and you offer me $30, I want to say as much as possible, why don't we split it? Why don't we do 40? Can you do that? And can I do that? That's my thought process. But if I can't, I'm going to say, 42, 50, and tell them that. Let's say that's the, that's what I can do. I'm gonna give him that offer and see what happens. And so what I'm saying is you can communicate and maybe work out a deal with the person that wants to bargain, and you want to move your item. Again, we're not in the business of holding on to things. So I don't know, that's how I utilize these features. I thought it would be something good to talk about, and I definitely want to hear if people have different ways that they want to utilize, because I see people do auction for everything, and I see people do buy it now, no offers, and how that works out for you guys. Free shipping, I don't mess with free shipping, but the reason I don't mess with free shipping is because I do best offers. I don't want to be out some money and out shipping. That's something I can't tolerate. So there's it's gives and takes and how you want to run your business. But I love to hear strategies, I love to hear business models. So if you've got one you'd like to express or something that you think works great, wonderful. If you've got questions, please go ahead and put them down. If any of this information is something that you want to apply, you like, or anything like that, feel free to like and share and subscribe. Those are all cool things that we can do, and I just want to connect and learn from this circle of people. And I know I'm doing a lot of thrift stuff right now, but I'm going to mix it up and get more talking about drop ship again. Another video coming up is I just got DSM tool at the most basic level, and getting my listings up and getting to use an actual software, and that is fantastic. So I'm going to talk about that. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. All right, have a good one. Aloha.